going, bros? And welcome to another sketchbook video. This sketchbook is the August sketchbook. So yeah, I really don't have an introduction, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so we first left off on this page, just a little reminder that we did leave off on this page, and I checked, so definitely left off on this page. Again, I don't think I have a lot of sketchbooks. I do have my school one, so maybe a lot more images than last time. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so on this page we have, notes and stuff. I planned during 2 different contests. I wrote down some notes. I have to work on portfolio stuff. That's just boring stuff. These are concept sketches for maybe the contest I'm joining. This is supposed to be for Lemia's. I'm trying to think of something else to do because I don't think this one's good enough, but we'll just have to see about that. And then, yeah, that's more concept sketches, more concept design stuff. This one, whoopsies. This one is actually for JMI's contest. Not going to explain it into whole detail. I do have the picture right behind me, but I'm not going to show that because it's for a contest. You're not supposed to see it until it's revealed. Until I finish it, anyway. And so, this is actually a souvenir thing from when we went to Como Zoo, when I went to Minnesota. A lot of you know about that I did go to Minnesota. And I happened to pick up the brochure because I think it's some really good reference for maybe an AU. I don't know. I like to keep stuff like that in here in case I get bored and I need some inspiration for an AU or an idea or something. I just can come and look in that. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Anyways. Okay, this kind of gives it away what the contest is. So this is a room I made in The Sims 3, especially when I don't know what to do. Architectural wise, I tend to build my own stuff in video games, so yeah, that's for JMI's contest. Not going to go into too much deep that. This is for a calendar contest at my dad's work. I'll put in the finished product here. These were just some concept images of the calendar. This is for the redraw. No. This is the redraw of the Collab with Yourself challenge. Got it. So this was the redraw of. Whoops. Come on. Of this one. Whoops. Oh, right. That's right. Anyways, I can't remember. Redraw. Got it. And then this was the colored version of this version right there. So this is the redraw of that one, and this is the colored version of the original of this one. Collab with Yourself challenge. Collab with Yourself challenge. You can watch the video right here. I'll put it right there in case you want to watch that video and join the challenge. So many papers, so little time. Okay. Whoops. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, right. Okay. So I put these in here. I'll show you these later. These were concept sketches for a thing I did, an experimental thing I did because I saw some luggage tags that I bought at a flea market, and I was like, oh, this will be cool for art. So I'll show you those in a minute. And these are just some more contest notes, and practically that's it. And then we're back to the old stuff. Let me see. I think there's some stuff back here. Nope. Okay, we good. And then this is my school sketchbook. We just got this like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, so not a lot of stuff is in it. This was other things. You don't need to look at that. Okay, let me explain without stuttering. This was a concept idea that we're supposed to do. Everybody in all the art classes were supposed to draw the same exact thing, but represent it differently, if that makes sense. So we're supposed to incorporate a rose in our drawing, but we have to incorporate it in an untraditional view. So I actually do have that with me, so I'll bring it and I'll show you what I did with it. So, sorry if the lighting changed. My computer screensaver came on. This was the planning for that particular project. I ended up choosing this one. This was my original one. I thought it was kind of cool. It was kind of related to the contest piece I was doing, but I was like, no, let's not do that. Let's just do this one. And then this is portfolio requirements for other colleges that I want to go to, and I'm starting to work on a still life for portfolio reasons, not for fun. Trust me, I would not do anything realistic for fun. But yes, I was testing the watercolor on this piece of paper that I'm going to be using, and I think I'm going to like the still life because I made it look interesting. So that sounded really bad. Really bratty. Okay, so that's all I got in this one. And then back here, I just dumped some stuff. Right now, I'm working on the MPreg AU. Next comic, I know I've been slacking a lot with that. It's just I've been really... School has been heavily getting on me about colleges and graduation and stuff, and I gotta really start focusing on that, so I haven't had time to do comics that much. Only on the weekends I've been able to do it, and I've been hitting at least a comic a day, and it's getting kind of frustrating because these are so small, and I was like, I know I can do more, but I can't do more because I don't have time. It's like, Anyways, so I'm going to make a post on Tumblr telling people that, hey, the comic schedule is gonna have to like take a hiatus for a while. I might just post comics whenever I like to. And yes, because I do not have time to keep up with that schedule right now. Anyways, the summer was fine. Right now is not a good time. This was for the Prince and the Pauper AU. I say AU because it's not really an AU because I don't know, it's underdeveloped. That's the point. It's underdeveloped. So yeah, kind of makes me sad that I'm not doing AUs anymore. Or not making that many AUs anymore. I remember like every week I would come up with one, and now it's like I have no ideas. And so I did another redraw thing. This is another redraw thing. This was the original, which was actually made in 2002. Whoa! Slow down. 2012. Not that early. And then this is the one from like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago I did. Yeah, so you can see my style has dramatically changed. I have no idea what happened. I actually remember when I used to draw like that, and I would get so frustrated at how like ugly it looked. But now this looks a lot better. I like it. So, glad that style has changed. I'm not really keen with the first style I had. Kind of not very flattering style. So, now I'll just go ahead and show you final project of the rose and then tags. Or tags and then rose. Let's do tags and then rose. Okay. Okay, so, with these luggage tags, hold on, let me get, because these are actually for a gift for somebody I'm going to be sending pretty soon. You might know her, I'm not going to tell her name, but, sorry Snow. Once she does her thing, I think you'll know who she is. Anyways, before I show these, I want to just show you this. I got this at a flea market. Hello. I got this at a flea market 2 days ago over the weekend, and they sold scrapbooks, and I was super excited because you know how much I love scrapbooks for my sketchbooks. So I got this little tiny one, and it's absolutely perfect. I love it. It has a lot of paper in it, and yeah, I think I'm going to use this one mostly for traveling and stuff. So yeah, this is another sketchbook that maybe you'll be seeing in the future. Right now I do have some stuff in it. I do have the planning for my henna, which is right there, by the way. I got it all done, and I'll be uploading the speed paint for this, or speed henna, speed paint, speed whatever for this in a little while. Right after I get the voiceover for that done. And these are just colleges, whatever. You know, as we go on to the further months, you'll see a lot of college stuff in my sketchbooks. Just ignore it. Anyways, okay. So these tags. So a while ago, I got these luggage tags. I also got these big ones. These luggage tags at a flea market, and I really wanted to do something with it because I know I've seen people on Pinterest do stuff with them, and so I wanted to make my own thing, and so I did, and I think it looks really cool. So I did luggage tags of, actually, you know what, I think I should put something so you don't see my disgusting table. So yes, so what I did was I took some what is it called, tracing paper. I put it in the printer and I printed out a little tiny picture of sheet music for a particular song that went with the character that I was going to put on there. And so first I did Anna, and then I did the others. So first I did Anna. I did how do you build a snowman? I don't know. Do you want to build a snowman? And this is the actual sheet music for it. I think it's for piano. I'm not sure, but that's another story. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. And I just did the silhouette right on top, and then glued it on, and then decorated the what do you call this? The border with glitter, nail polish glitter that I always do, and then I did the back with this snowflake I found at another garage sale. And so I think it looks super pretty. I love how it turned out. Not so keen on this one because this one was an experiment at first just to see how it would work. It does have some bubbles in it, which is kind of embarrassing. But I think it turned really good. So let me know if you guys want a tutorial of this, because I'll be glad to share how I made this. Or if you guys want one, maybe, because IE commission's coming soon. Anyways, this I did a Beauty and the Beast one, and I also did a Tangled one. Beauty and the Beast is obviously Beauty and the Beast, and Rapunzel's is Now I See the Light. Yeah, I think they look really good. I really like Belle the most. Or maybe Anna. Either Anna or Belle. So yeah, those are my little tag experiments that I did. I hope you like them. I know I do. I hope the person that I'm sending them to likes them. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the rows, and I think that'll be it for the sketchbook video. Okay, so for this one we call the rose drawing. We wanted to portray an untraditional view of the rose and the rose itself. So what I did was I chose the theme of beating yourself up. Okay, this is going to be so hard to explain, and I'm sorry. But with a watered down view of it, I wanted to mimic the action of beating yourself up. So I'm reading from a script over here, what I wrote on the back of my thing. Let's see. Because I thought the rose is very traditional in a way of speaking that you always give the rose to somebody that you love and somebody that could be a family member or lover. That's why all these roses are right here. And so I thought, why not give the rose to yourself? You deserve love once in a while. But a lot of people are their own worst critics. They always put themselves down and feel like they don't deserve love. I wanted my piece to revolve around that theme. I wanted to mimic beating yourself up. I drew a person who's always in a field of beautiful roses, as beautiful as they'll get. Beautiful roses. I.e. the public and the peers, but somehow always stuck with this one rose who keeps beating him down. The rose is actually his own hand, so it's himself, no one beating him down, it's his own self. I know I always draw men for, I always draw women for like my school projects, which is kind of weird because like at home I draw men, but at school I draw women. This one, I felt like I needed a man in this one because I wanted to give the illusion of masculinity and that, yeah, that's gonna hurt if he starts punching himself in the face, as you can see from his bruises and whatnot, to show strong aggression. I put the rose in the piece itself, so these rose petals right here, they're actually real. So I wanted to put that in there because one, I really like the color. Like, it's not like a traditional rose, but it's like, it's whatever. It's yellow. Doesn't have to be red to be a rose. So because I like the way it was decaying day by day, so I put the petals on his hand, simulating the rose. Because what I wanted was I wanted this hand to be like a rose. I wanted this hand to look like a rose, and I wanted to, I know, I'm sorry, this like piece is so dark, it's like hard to see. I wanted to make it look like himself was a rose. Kind of like this was kind of like the defect rose or what have you. And I floating away knowing that the rose is slowly dying, and also put the petals under his eyes to show tiredness and fatigue. So that's why that's there. So yeah, I used color pencils, watercolor, tiny bit of watercolor because I wanted to fill up this whole space, and a tiny bit of acrylic paint to cover this whole space and to emphasize the blood right here. So yeah, let me stand on top of my, oh no, Snowball, Snowball, help me. This dog is such a potato. Okay, so that's the whole piece overall. It's a fairly big piece. This is like my hand for reference. It's pretty, it's not the biggest one I've ever done, but it's pretty long in its width. So yeah, that's the end of my sketchbook video. I'm sorry for that long explanation. But anyways, I hope you like this sketchbook video, and I hope you look forward to next month's. Hopefully I can get it done in time. And thank you for the person that's been reminding me on Tumblr and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next sketchbook video, or whatever video I make. Bye.